Hi guys, this is Juan Carniel. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you one more time for watching this video, subscribing to the channel, and being along for this journey. In today's video, I want to tell you 5 things that make PEI the best province to immigrate to. Okay, let's get into it. Number 1, it's the weather. So things that I like to live in PEI is that compared to other provinces like Ontario and Quebec, the weather in here, it's not that rigid and doesn't snow as much as it does in these other 2 provinces. When I was living in Ontario during the winter, it would always snow a couple of times a week at least. That didn't snow like too much, but you will always have like those 5 centimeters of snow. And even though the cleaning and plowing, the snow removal is very efficient over there, you still have to deal with your driveway and remove the snow from there, and that could be a little bit annoying. On PEI, on the other hand, we do get snow, of course, but it's more like snowstorms. We have a few of those during the winter. Last winter we had 3 or 4, and it wasn't too bad either, because we probably get around the worst time was probably 50 centimeters of snow. The city does they do what they can to remove as fast as possible. Of course, it's not as efficient as a big city, but it's not too bad either. And when compared with British Columbia, for example, a lot of you are interested to go to Vancouver. It rains a lot. It means, I think last time that I was looking into this, it said that over 200 days of snow during the year. And that's way too gray for me. Like, I don't like rain. I don't like gray days. It makes me very sad. So I rather stay on the island where it can be colder for sure, but it's always sunny. Number 2, job opportunities. I think nowadays PEI is being one of the provinces that attract more immigrants overall around Canada. And there are some sectors that are very growing and expanding, like IT, like everything related to biotechnologies, everything related to agriculture and aerospace as well. So there are a lot of opportunities, and even like construction, they're always looking for people. So that's something to think about when you're planning and you worry about like getting a job or not. Number 3, I think in PEI we have the best newcomer association that I've seen so far. This association help people new to the island settle in with every kind of service, from house searching, job, connections with other immigrants from your community. They help you sign up the kids' school, English courses. So they are very awesome. They are very active. And they used to be called Newcomer Association. Now they call IRSA. Okay, so if you are moving to the island, please look them up, get in touch with them, and sign up to their mailing newsletter, because they always organize activities every week, and it's great if you don't know anybody. It's a great way to start. 4, immigration process. So a few years back, the Maritime provinces, that there are Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland. They started a program called the Atlantic Immigration Program, and I'm not gonna talk about the program itself because I'm not an immigration agent on everything, but the advantage of this program is instead of going to Ontario and the other provinces that makes you have to work 12 months for an employee in order to get your Canadian experience and then apply for the PR. With this program, if you studied in one of the Maritime provinces and you get a job offer, you can right away apply for the permanent residency. So a lot of people decide to do that instead. Number 5 is the quality of life in PEI. I visited a few provinces. I lived only in Ontario, so I cannot compare with the other ones. But what I can tell you is, from my experience of having traveled over 50 countries around the world, is that the quality of life here in Prince Edward Island, it's awesome. There is a right balance between work and leisure, and there are a lot of activities for the family. There's no traffic, there is no crime. You can literally leave your door open and nothing will happen to you. In the recent times, there has been like a spike of homeless people recently, but the provinces try to work toward this problem, and it doesn't get even close to the realities of the big cities like Vancouver, Toronto, etc. Other than that, I would say like the people is super friendly, and your neighbors actually say hi to you. When you walk on the street, people will smile at you when you go to the stores and stuff, and that made a huge difference for us that we were used to live in Toronto. So we really loved that switch, and the Islanders are one of the most kind people I ever met. So those were my 5 things for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anyone that is looking to come to the island, please share it with them. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I see you at the next one.